Alright, we are live. I think. Oh, I gotta remember to start the timer too. I didn't time this when I was recording it. Alright, there we go. Yo, what's up, guys? Can you hear me okay? How's the mic sound? How's the... well, the game isn't making sound right now. But let me know how the audio sounds. Let me know if everything's balanced out. .480p. It's actually an upgrade. Last stream was 240p. We're stepping it up. Yeah. Sorry about that, but it'll be fixed next time for sure. I get paid on the 10th, so I'll go get a new computer then. I just I want to get like a proper streaming laptop. So oh, it's just I don't even know. It was just whatever the cheapest cube on eBay was. So good news is I talked to Lord Narwhal. He's gonna come on next stream. He was busy this week because he had some work, something he was doing. But next week he's going to come on and we're going to talk about everything that happened with Billy Mitchell. I'm going to show all the videos that I didn't show. I'm going to go, yeah, just go over everything, and then he'll be there to tell anything that he saw. So that should be pretty fun. Yeah, he's not here this time. Where have I been? If you want to know, I guess, where I've been and like questions about Oceanside or, yeah, Billy Mitchell suing me or any of that stuff, which he didn't sue me. But if you have any of those questions, you should go watch the last stream because I addressed all that stuff, and I don't think I want to repeat myself so much.
Hello.
The next stream, okay, so the next stream will be next week at the same time. I'm going to do Saturday, 4 p.m. Yeah, Saturday, 4 p.m. unless something comes up. Like if it's, I don't know, if I'm out of town or something, then we might have to change it, but that's kind of the rough schedule. Yes, this is called a flat controller, not a Smashbox. I put that in the title just because I feel like the general public will understand that more.
Hello.
I don't know anyone named Simple Dak, sorry. I don't. Oh, the last stream, it's on my second channel. If you go to youtube.com/Apollo Live Video, it's youtube.com/Apollo Live Video. That's the link. Apollo Live was already taken, so that's the link, and that's where I'll be uploading all the streams after they're over. Oh, you're right, dude. Shoot, I screwed up the splits. Can I change that while the timer's going? No. Oh, wait. Can I? Is it gonna restart? I'm worried about it restarting. Can I move? Okay, I'm just gonna have to change the names afterwards. It is what it is. What's up, Sven? Billy and Todd are going to SGDQ? No shit, dude. I hope so. That would be awesome. Are they gonna run anything on stream? That would be so funny. That would be so funny, man. Send them to me like on Twitter or something, or just tell me where I can find them, and then I'll remember. I won't be able to find any links in this chat later. I don't know why Billy and Todd would go to an event full of people who despise them. I don't know. How does the... I don't know how the GDQ crowd feels about them. The thing is, they don't have shame. They don't have... like, they don't care. They don't care. Like, you're asking a logical question. Why would they go to an event with people who hate them? Why would they cheat in a video game? Is another logical question. Yeah, so I've been getting really deep into the R White Goose stuff. I've been getting some help from Rush. You guys ever watch his channel? I suggest go checking him out. But yeah, I've been getting some help, kind of coming up with an outline of what exactly happened with Goose, and it's pretty funny, to be honest. It's a lot more complicated than Goose just said some stuff and then GDQ banned him. It goes back, and so I'm gonna save that full story for the video. I don't think I wanna show my hand quite yet. But there's a lot of stuff, and there's also so much I haven't gone through yet. There's just like pages and pages of messages that I haven't gone through yet. Yeah, so this run is pre-recorded. I don't know what the time is. I got it just last night. And so that's kind of the plan with my plan is to do attempts throughout the week, and then whatever my best time is, I'll stream it on the weekend. And then I can be free to, like, be fully attentive to the stream. I can have guests on, and, you know, then I'm free to, like, mess with the stream, and I can show clips and stuff without having to worry about playing the game and running a stream at the same time. Dude, this Ocarina of Time run is actually pretty good, considering the controller I'm using and how good I am. But yeah, I'm thinking about maybe having Goose on. I haven't asked him yet, because I didn't want to have him on this time, because I haven't made the video yet, and so I wanna get the video out first. So that'll be out, I think, this week. Yeah, I definitely want to get it out this week. Yeah, exactly. Mitchell's cheating. It's all about, like, he's all about image. That's what he's always been about, and that's what Twin Galaxies was always about. I didn't realize it, but after listening to Walter Day, this was never really a record-keeping company. That's what it was officially, but it was really a personality promotion company. It was about, like, taking gaming and then creating these personalities and displaying them to the world. It didn't really matter, like, it didn't matter if they were the best in the world. It was just kind of, we want good gamers who can portray this image. And that's all it was. He separated himself even from the elite. Really. I feel like there's more to the story I don't even know, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Goose is, there's something he's not letting on, because I don't understand why, I just don't get it. Like, what can they do to him? They can't do anything to him. They already banned him from GDQ, what else can they do? Like, if he went out there, this is my opinion, he knows this, but in my opinion, if you went out there and started branding yourself, like, I'm the guy who got banned from GDQ, look at me, look at how ridiculous this is, regardless of whatever happened. Just going out there and branding yourself as that, I think would be super successful. So I don't understand why, I don't know. I don't really understand what he's doing. Right, it all started with Orami. And Orami just messaged me like 50 whispers or something on Twitch last night, and I haven't had a chance to read through it. And so I need to go through all that. Like, I'm trying to get the complete story from all sides. And, man is it a mess. The short story on Goose, Luke, oh, I missed that. I forgot about this. The short story on Goose is that he got banned for controversial statements. He, I don't know, he made some pretty questionable comments on Discord, and I think on Reddit too. and people went and compiled all this evidence, presented it to GDQ, and GDQ banned him. But it didn't just start there. It didn't just start like they just came after Goose for no reason. It started because Goose came after, hey, what's up, SVA? Because Goose banned Orami. That's really where the whole thing started. By the way, how's the audio balance? I can't hear the game. The mic looks, yeah, it looks a little bit louder in the game, so it's probably good. Here we have to do a... Audio's good. Okay, cool. Cool. What did he say? I still haven't looked through that much of it. I need to. He said some, like... I don't know, people are accusing him of being anti-Semitic. He said some stuff about Jewish people. Well, yeah, see, this is the thing, Caleb, is like, yeah, if you don't, that's what I don't get, is like Goose has kind of angled himself as this like anti-establishment guy, right? So then why are you even surprised when they ban you? Like, of course they're gonna ban you, of course, it's just a matter of time. So why is that like I don't know, like, whatever. Yeah, it was even better last stream, 240p. We're just gonna keep upping the resolution each stream until it's real life. I'm not totally sure why he went after Orami. It seems partly personal, partly that dude is crazy. I'm not fully sure. I really don't know. Oh shoot. You guys know why if I keep OBS selected for too long? Uh-oh. Maybe it just... Yeah, if I keep OBS selected too long, the frame rate starts dropping, but then if I select a different window, it goes back to normal. It's really strange. How long does it take to get used to the Smashbox? I don't know if I'm even fully used to it. Oh, I tried to... If you pull out the sword, you have one frame where you can pull out the stick frame perfectly and keep backwalking, and I failed it each time. What was the question I was just about to answer? Oh, it only took me a few weeks really to get used to the Smashbox, but I'm still not 100%. I could still play better with a normal controller, but the flat controller, the Smashbox, is a lot more comfortable. Yo, what's up, Surf? I've been wanting to go to New Zealand actually. That seems like a pretty cool place to live. How hard is it used to get running angles in between notches? It depends on the game. Like for a game like this, you see like a lot of the movement is very robotic. It's like, you know, side hops and backwalks, and it's already a lot of timing and not a whole lot of precision. But then with something like GoldenEye, it's a lot of precision and not a lot of timing. And so I find GoldenEye a lot harder on the Smashbox than this game. Alright, now check out this, dude, check out this Instaclip. This is my specialty, dude. I've been killing this in runs. Alright, cool. Thanks, Liam. I will check that out after the stream. Yeah, this is any percent. So the way this speedrun works is I'm going to be going through Ocarina of Time, GoldenEye, and then Mario 64. Even though the splits are backwards, that's the order we're going in. Starting to do speedruns, any advice? Just, I don't know, man. Pick a game that you enjoy playing. It's hard it's hard to give advice for people getting into it. I guess like the biggest struggle. Okay, wait, check this out first of all. I think I got it. I think I got a 1 pause. Okay, that rock was in a bad spot. Check that out. 1 pause, ESS, and you have to target Zelda as you go down the tower, untarget, and then you have to move to this frame right here where you clip through the wall. To get... Sorry, I'm having a hard time keeping track today. Planning on starting speedruns. The biggest struggle is trying not to quit, because most people quit really quickly. And so the hardest thing is finding a game that you can continue to play and have fun with and not get frustrated and quit. No, the stream is stuttering. It was on my end, sorry. The way that void warp trick works, I should have explained it as it was happening, but when you clip through that corner there, whenever you fall off the tower, there's a certain number of frames. Once you fall to that number of frames, you void out, which is where the screen turns to black and it does the sound and it puts you back at the top of the tower. If you activate that on the same frame you hit a loading zone, you'll load the wrong room at the wrong coordinates, which is how that trick works. So it loads one of the very last rooms at the bottom, and then it spawns me way up at the top, and you fall all the way down to the bottom, and you can skip going through all those rooms in the tower. Yeah, I don't know if he's made... I don't think he's quit making content. I think he's like re-strategizing, but yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's why I agree. It's not that important in the grand scheme of things, and it's free publicity. It's a ton of free publicity. Like the worst thing that could happen to him is if he got taken off the like YouTube preferred program or whatever. Like he could get, I don't, even then why would they do that? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, why is this lagging so much? Okay, I've gotta like keep something other than OBS selected. This is strange. Maybe 480p was a bit, asking for a bit much. I'm pretty much just doing it for the lulz. It's not for, I'm not using this controller for any advantage. There are some advantages, like the angles are exact, so any setup that uses an angle, you can just instantly hit that angle, and it makes, there's a lot less thinking involved and a lot more memorization. Hey, thanks for the €2. I think those are euros, right? Good luck on the runs. Also, water isn't wet. Alright, thanks for the luck. I never got sued by Billy, no. I got some, like, threats, and they published some articles. Oh my gosh, dude, we gotta go through that article. Did you guys ever see that article that Twin Galaxies posted about me? That is one of my favorite articles of all time, I think. I think the first line was Apollo Legend is looked at with both curiosity and disgust. That was like the first line. It was so good. But they wrote this whole article about how, there you go, I beat Ocarina of Time. That was a what was that, like 1914, 1913? That was pretty solid. Alright, now we start GoldenEye. But that article is so funny, and it has so many just like spelling mistakes, and it seems like Billy had someone like side who published that article. It didn't make any sense. Yeah, they rewrote it and they apologized to me, but it was still a hilarious article. Twin Galaxies is an interesting place. I do think Jace is a lot better than Walter, because I've heard Walter since talk about Billy and Todd, and he continues to defend them and say the scores are legit. So you can be sure that if Walter was still in charge of Twin Galaxies, those scores would still be up there, and nothing would have ever got done about it. I hate how people give Walter so much... Oh, shoot. Why does the stream do this, dude? Okay. Yeah, no, it's my... Dude, it's all a giant conspiracy, dude. It's me, GDQ, Billy, we're all on the same team. There's no hate between any of us. It's all just been a giant publicity stunt. And we're all on the same side. That would be the funniest crap, dude. The quality's low because my computer. This will be the last time. It should be back to normal. I don't know why it lagged for a second, but it should be... Everything seems to be okay now. No, my connection's fine. It's the computer. Yeah, it's YouTube. I should go to YouTube. Okay, so I've got to blow up these containers. Yeah, dude, I'm cutting out on purpose so I can splice. Oh, here we go again. So I guess I just need to keep constantly selecting back and forth between OBS and the stream. Chat. Oh, what? That's so odd. Yeah, Goose's Oceanside vid is good. You should. That has like all the little details. It is very accurate. He was involved in the planning process, so he knows a lot of the inside stuff. Dude, I actually like Billy. I like Billy and Todd. I like them both. People think I have something against them. I love them. I want them to continue to do ridiculous things for everyone to watch. I think they're like, I care about the story, man. I want the story to be great, and you can't say that they didn't add to the story. Like they made their little corner of gaming interesting, even if they totally discredited themselves. It was still fun, you know? The police, they thought, when I called the police about their tapes, the guy was like, I think he was some intern, or I don't know, he sounded like he was high or something. He couldn't understand anything I was asking him. It took like, I mean, it took me going through it like 10 times before he finally understood what I was asking. It's like the property unit. It's just some guy in an office. It's not like the actual cops. Yeah, Yes, I don't encourage cheating. I think cheating is wrong and we should discourage it, but I enjoy the attention that they brought to the issue. I enjoy the entertainment value of it all. I think they're just like weird characters, dude. They're so funny. Oh shoot, you're right, I was supposed to split. Good call. There's little screws with me. You gotta, a lot of the doors are locked, and you gotta remember to, you have to shoot as you're moving through the level, like here again, I forgot, to get him to open the door for you. Yeah, I forgot the split. This is the first, by the way, this is the first completed run I've ever done of this. I've done plenty of individual runs of each game, but I've never done a full, complete, and timed run. So I don't even know what this time is. So this will be fun thing to find out. The webcam is actually HD. I know you're asking that as a joke. It is HD actually. But I can only record in 240p. So I recorded in 240p and then I was able to, since this is like a video and I don't have Amarak open, I was able to stream in 240p. I enjoy Billy and Todd because I think that cheating is, and it was a really huge issue, and I think it is an issue where people just kept ignoring it. They didn't want to acknowledge it, and I think Billy and Todd like thrust it so forcefully into the public eye that there was no way people could look away anymore. There's no way, because usually when you try to call out cheaters, just like the old, like, I don't know, the general mindset is like, why do you care so much about this? Why do you, like, who cares? And so nothing ever gets done. Like, you're arguing about a video game. But then Billy and Todd made it go so over the top that even though people were still saying who cares, everyone had to acknowledge that they cheated. Yeah, I have lots of new ideas for videos. I've got several things in the works, but the Goose one will be the next video. That'll be out this week. No, I have no schooling that in any way relates to my YouTube channel, no. It's just, yeah, it's just me. I don't know. Okay, Frigate can be super dumb. I think I actually blew this and killed both the hostages on accident. I just infiltrated the boat and then assassinated all the hostages. Yeah. So, that's not good. The idea is you're supposed to free the hostages, and then they run around the boat randomly, and then once they escape, that's objective A. You need 2 hostages to escape the boat before you can leave. So you have to free these 2 hostages, and then just wait and hope that they escape by the time you get back to the boat, which they almost never do. Oh, forgot. Sorry, it's chopping. It's me. Dang it, dude. It's back. It's weird, I gotta click back and forth constantly, or that weird lagging starts. Well, thank you, J22. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that. Average GoldenEye run. So I'm doing Agent, which is just beating the game. Oh, I forgot you need a gun to shoot. Okay, there we go. Hostage escape. So that's objective A, so I can leave now. But the average Agent run is maybe like, I don't know, 23, 24 minutes. I'm not sure. No, Streets is coming up. Streets is coming up. I'd run Perfect Dark. I want to speedrun lots of games. But I also want to get decent. I don't want to just... There's some people who speedrun for competency, which is cool. Like, that's all cool. but I find the most fun part of speedrunning is not the learning. That's the worst part. But once you really start optimizing and get good at the game, that's when I think speedrunning gets really fun. Can't even see the screen. Oh, god dang it, dude. It's like constant. I gotta constantly switch. Good thing I'm not playing the game while I'm doing this. Yes, Goose is still gonna make content. I don't see him leaving YouTube. He told me he's gonna still make videos. I think he's just trying to regroup, re-strategize. Dude, I never make it through those first doors. Those doors always close on me, and I gotta lock on me. This run actually went pretty well considering my skill level. Goose, I haven't seen Goose active end anywhere. I've been talking to him on Twitter, just like through messages. They banned him on Discord. Did you guys know that? They banned him on Discord. Like, oh my god. It's so crazy, dude. It's so crazy. There is RTA for GoldenEye, but you have to go to speedrun.com is where you'll find those scores, or those times. I don't think they have them on the Elite. Or maybe they do. I don't know. But they definitely have them on speedrun.com. Switch back and forth. Switch. You're supposed to like rub up against this guy to make him move. Dude, shouldn't Goose make a speed lore about this? I might brighten up the video, because I've noticed GoldenEye is really dark. Especially once you add it to OBS, it seems really dark. Yeah, isn't it crazy? It's like you get in trouble in one place and all of a sudden you're just gone. Like they censor you from everything. You're gone off Discord. I think maybe that's what he's worried about, is that they would censor him across everything. Because if they censored him across Twitch and YouTube, then that would be a really big issue. But I just do not see that happening. That the precedent that would set would be so terrible. Like, you can't, I think it's ridiculous to ban someone off screenshots. You could, even though I believe all the screenshots are real, couldn't you, like, just on the precedent, you're gonna ban someone on screenshots? Doesn't that seem like you could easily fake screenshots and make up anything you want about anyone? I mean, it just seems like not a good standard. Yeah, I have to get him to zigzag. I need to watch people. What would really help me right now in this game is watching more speedruns. Because when you watch a speedrun and you don't know really what's going on, which I didn't because I'd never played this game until I started running it, you can't really learn. Like, you just you can kind of appreciate how good the person is, but you can't take in anything they do and say, oh, that's a good idea, I'm going to keep that, I'm going to try that. But now that I've kind of got a rough idea of how to play this game, if I started watching more speedruns, I think that would help me more than anything else at getting better. They were proven? How were they proven? Oh, okay, so they were public. Were they public or were they private? Okay, so they were public messages. That is a little different. Or look down, you're right. That would be good. I didn't look down in the beginning because, well, I don't still really, but I didn't to start with because I had no idea where I was in the level, and I needed to learn how to get through the level first. But now I could, it would probably help if I looked down more. Yeah, that's pretty, I don't know. But see, this is, okay, this is why I'm so confused, dude. This is why I don't get, because this is like, this is Goose, dude. Like, he posts, like, he has like 1 million alt accounts on Sam and Tolkien. He's constantly just shit posting crap everywhere. Like, this is who, like, what, I'm so confused. Why, like, is he gonna try to rebrand himself? Is he gonna try to, because I don't think he can get rid of all the stuff that he's put out there. There's like so much, there's just so much like garbage out there. It doesn't seem, I just don't get it. People were after him to begin with, but he was after people to begin with too. He banned Orami from... See, this is the thing that makes it so hard to defend him. It's because he banned someone from the Elite for statements they had made. And so it's kind of... Right, that makes sense to me then. Maybe how... Yeah, maybe he's thinking, how do I defend myself when I just banned someone for their ideas? How do I defend myself for getting banned for my ideas? So maybe that's what he's thinking. Hey, what's up, Rixer? Good to see you, dude. That's how I feel, Fox. So you should just, yeah. Ultimately, like no one really, I mean, some people care, a lot of people care about that stuff, but what matters the most is the content and what he's doing for speedrunning. That's what's important. And if he just keeps doing that, he's gonna be fine. Right, that's the thing, Brick. How you can't really do both of those at the same time. If I spliced the run, that would be the top 1 stupidest things in speedrunning. Like, what I would get out of it would be nothing compared to what I would risk. I wouldn't even get anything out of it. What's the point even? Like, I should just, like, I'm not gonna get, like, I'd get more notoriety out of just making videos. It wouldn't make sense for me to even risk that. Maybe I should make, like, a fake, oh man. Okay, wait, maybe I'm gonna hold on to that idea. I'm gonna keep that to myself. I have that, maybe I'll make, like, an April Fool's video or something. At least been interested in what I assume all the good stuff. No, it's 480p. I'm thinking, like, what if I like spliced a run, or like, yeah, made an obvious splice, but then got someone else in on it, like Goose, to make a video and like expose me. Or no, I wouldn't want to do that. I would try to make it look like I was really trying to get away with it. That's what I would do, and then wait for someone else to expose me on Twitter, like one of the speedrun hobbyists. I'd wait for one of them to expose me, and then I'd show the full clip, which is like, I don't know exactly. There's like a joke there somewhere. You show the full clip, and then somehow it's like me laughing, like, haha, I trolled you. There's something funny there. There's something there. get a 5.54. Dude, what if so oh my gosh. I don't know. Yeah, the controller is not super great for the locks. I don't know. ZFG's he's a good speedrunner. Okay, so well, no, I would do it under my name, and then I would. I should stop talking about it because someone will clue them in. That is me. What's up, Rolly Bear Tony? Okay, this is the biggest mistake in the run. I didn't kill Xenia. I'm doing pretty good, J23. I'm just thinking forward, thinking about speedrunning, what I want to do. That's true, dude. I do have some XP in spliced runs. So this is what I wonder: is it really possible? Because I felt like the run I produced in that video was impossible to detect as a spliced run, but then, like, I don't know, if I'd spliced a frame perfect run like 10 years ago but hadn't fixed the audio, I would have felt like that was undetectable, you know? Like, it's kind of a game where the cheaters are always trying to find new ways to cheat, and then we always have to find new ways to catch them. And so I don't know if I totally buy that there is an undetectable speedrun, but also, there has to be, right? There has to be a speedrun that is truly undetectable. I mean, you can't... There's only so many components to the video. Okay, so check this out. You have to shoot Xenia on the head. And this was killing me, man. I could not do this. There, I finally got her. But then I was watching this GDQ run, and Goose was saying that most GoldenEye runners put a dot in the middle of their screen, which I'd never considered. So I took a Sharpie and I put a dot right where the crosshair normally sits, and that lets you aim a lot more accurately without having to actually push L or R. And so that's how I was able to headshot Xenia, was thanks to that little dot. This level definitely needs to be brightened. This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm shooting somewhere I can't even really see. Okay, I'm shooting that drone gun. The objectives for this level are destroy the drone guns and kill Xenia and get to the end. Yeah, it was that. I feel bad. I'm forgetting the other guy's name. It was the two people, one controller, or 2 people, 1 game. They each had their own controller. But like, there's this control style where it splits the controls between 2 controllers, and they did a speedrun at GDQ with 2 controllers. It was pretty cool. Yeah, I will archive them on my second channel, youtube.com/ApolloLiveVideo. Okay, and this is the last drone gun that I can't hit. There we go. Okay, we're almost at the end of GoldenEye. I still need to What do we have left? It's like Control, Caverns, and then Cradle. So 3 levels. Did that actually happen? Zalbathar? I've heard the kind of like the joke, but I've never heard that exact story. Yeah, what is the definition of tool assisted? Oh my gosh, come on. Yeah, is using a dot on the screen a task? Yeah, that's a good question. Is using a controller a task? I mean... That's definitely allowed. You can draw whatever you want on the screen. There's no way to even regulate that. Well, I guess you could force people to show their screens every time. It's just kind of unnecessary. And apparently everyone at the Elite does it. Like, they pretty much all got dots on their TVs. No, this is not a tool-assisted speedrun. This is me playing. This is a run I got last night, and it's my first completed run and my personal best. That's true. That could be why the hand cam is so low quality. I don't want you to see that they're not real. Yeah, what? Yeah, that's true. What if you have a prosthetic hand? Is that a tool-assisted speedrun? Oh my god, the lag, dude. Like, it lasts like 2 minutes and I gotta switch windows. You can do some interesting stuff with the turbo, like macro or whatever. Like if you can set your controller to hit A on every frame, you can do wrong warps in Ocarina of Time that like you couldn't do normally. I think you could actually complete Ganonless even faster. I don't remember exactly how the route works, but you press B every frame? I can't remember. Or is it every frame, or is it like, I can't remember, it's a lot. It's every frame, or it's like multiple times a frame, I don't remember. You have to press it more than is humanly possible. Yep, I mean, I need a new graphics card, I need a new mic, I need a new computer. I need to get it together. This is like all the stuff that I bought when I started speedrunning in 2014. It's kind of, yeah. It's overdue that I updated this stuff. Yeah, what happens when we have AI that's like creating YouTube channels and it has its own personality? I mean, that's definitely a tool-assisted speedrun, right? What if you can't even tell if a person's real anymore? That's what I wonder, dude. How long until there's people on YouTube and you don't even know if they're a real person or not? Like, it could just be some computer-generated character. Yes, the quality is going to change. It will. It'll get better. This is the last time it'll look like this. There's no issue with the Smashbox. I guess there's some legality questions because of all the angles are like perfectly precise. It's something when you're playing with a control stick, like if you try to hit upright or you try to hit an angle in between, like upright and right, some precise angle, there'll be some percentage of the time you get it wrong, you hit the wrong angle. But with the Smashbox, you get the right angle every time, because you just hit the buttons, and it puts in the exact angle. Okay, so now I just need to blow up one more main frame, and I need to wait for Natalia to complete Objective A, and then we're out of this level. I'm kind of confused about this Objective A thing. I need to go back and watch the tutorial. Switch. Need to go back and watch the tutorial again. There's a lot of stuff I need to rewatch. Dude, these comments. Okay, check this out. You have to get ahead of Trevelyan here. Those two doors I went through will close behind him. It's hard to get through the first two, but then once you do, it's pretty easy to stay ahead of him. He'll close these two doors too. He'll close all the doors, and it takes a really long time to open them. Power glove. Made an Atari 2600 emulator in Minecraft. How is that possible? I haven't played that game in years, so I don't know how that's possible. That's kind of cool. Dude, I should get a 557. Wouldn't that be fun? That wouldn't be impossible. That's something I could actually do, because it's not too long of a run. And I have a dragster cart sitting around somewhere. I don't have an Atari though. Okay, here's kind of a cool strat. So I can't hit Trevelyan right now. He's invincible, so I just gotta follow him. I'm gonna go down here, I'm gonna shoot this guard. Comes out of this door. Okay, now he's dead. Now I turn around and run into this wall backwards, and for some reason, Trevelyan will kill himself when you do this. Now dude, I'm like 180. Yep, we're done with GoldenEye. So now I'm gonna switch back to Mario 64. Oh. There you go. Beat GoldenEye. Goose being there could end up starting shit.
It's me, Mario.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see anything happening at GDQ ever. Like, what you think, like a bunch of speedrunners are gonna start rioting? Like, these are the least confrontational people on the planet. It might make people uncomfortable for sure. Yeah, I'm never speedrunning Minecraft. any videos concerning Billy or Todd going forward? It kind of feels like it's over with, but well, next stream I'm going to be talking about everything that happened with Billy and Todd, and I'll be going over some videos I took down in Florida, and Narwhal is going to come on, he's going to tell his story, so I guess that'll kind of be the conclusion to the whole thing. That's where I'll wrap up any unanswered questions. Maybe I could even edit that into a video, I don't know. Right, GDQ is just trying to minimize problems, which I can appreciate that. I don't blame them for that.
Here we go.
Right, they're trying to like stay out of everything. Yeah, and oops. They're trying to stay out of everything and like just be this. They're trying to be the neutral party, but what they haven't realized is that they've been taken over by a party that is not neutral. So this is a 16 star. The general idea for this run is any percent for Ocarina of Time, and I know I have the splits mixed up. 16 star for Mario 64, and then an agent run for GoldenEye, because those are all about the same amount of time. Those are all about 20 minutes each.
Here we go.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't think so. Even if I did Oceanside, and I'm not saying I have any plans to do that, but I'm just saying, if I did, I still wouldn't do it like GDQ. I don't think I would ever want to. That sounds like such a nightmare, dude. Can you imagine just like the security, trying to secure that place and make sure none of these insane people, like, I don't know, poison each other or something great. Like, I don't know. It would just stress me out, man. I would not want to be involved in that.
Here we go.
That was so weird. I like went through the tree and didn't grab it.
Here we go.
I've never heard that. I never heard that in Old Bull. Dude, I saw some tweet like that, Caleb. It's, I know it's all just like a bunch of bullshit, but dude, I do get a little bit worried. Like I said, these people are very non-confrontational, but I do get worried sometimes. Having so many crazy people together in one place kind of concerns me.
Here we go.
Yeah, I haven't uploaded in a long time, but I'm gonna get back into it. We're getting back into it. Yo, what's up, Jonathan?
Here we go.
I have no idea what they're talking about though. Yeah, do you guys have any other ideas for like guests I should have on the stream? Oh yeah, that's another thing, is I'm gonna be on the Two Dads podcast whenever that happens. She's invited me on, so I'm gonna go on there. They do it it's like every other Wednesday or something. So I think not this coming Wednesday, but the next Wednesday I might be on. We'll have to see. The reason I started using this controller was because of my carpal tunnel, and I said tendonitis in the Smashbox video, which is not what I have. I thought I was smarter than my doctor. It is carpal tunnel. But basically it's just the wrist pain. I read the sign on accident. Like a normal controller, when you hold a normal controller, it puts your hands in almost the worst position you could to damage them. Like you're bending them backwards in this awkward position, and then you're slamming away multiple times per second on all these buttons. It's really not good for your hands. And so I switched to Smashbox because it's more comfortable. Alright, we got 8 stars, so we can go to the first Bowser now.
Here we go.
Yeah, typing or using a mouse. Anything that you have these median nerves that run through what's called the carpal tunnel on the inside of your wrist, and there's not very much room, and so when you move it back and forth, it can like inflame it and wear it down and start to cause pain. But I could maybe switch back to the old controller, because I also changed up my diet, and I talked about this last stream, but I found that switching up my diet made my carpal tunnel like 90% better. Like way better. Just from taking vitamins and stuff. So I actually might be okay to play with the normal controller, but now I've learned this controller, so I might as well just keep using it. Snoop Pack, I think it's just because a lot of speedrunners don't want to. One of the really common things I hear all the time is like, speedrunning doesn't need that, it doesn't, because I always want more for speedrunning. I want speedrunning to grow to the highest potential that it possibly can. And I hear all the time from the speedrunners, we don't need to do that, we don't need to do that, it's fine the way it is, it's always, we don't need this, we don't need that. And I think it's that mentality that's like very deeply embedded in this culture. I mean, you have to understand, speedrunning is playing the same game in the same way over and over and over. I wonder if that might attract a certain type of personality. So like the people who speedrun they don't want more, they don't want change, they don't have any dreams for speedrunning. They literally just want to do the same thing over and over again, because that's their nature. That's who they are. But then when they have something like GDQ, they love it because they're used to it. But it's like if GDQ didn't exist and it was all just streams, and then GDQ came around, they'd be saying, "Oh, screw this! This is so stupid. We don't need this. You're trying to sell out, make money off GDQ. Blah 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 blah." It's frustrating, dude. This community can be frustrating. Dude, do I get a silver play button? I don't think so. I think they discontinued it. I never got a message. I never got one. It actually was pretty upsetting, because that was a big thing I was hoping for. But I guess we just gotta go for gold. Okay. Is that? Or no, I need to get 11 stars here. Oh no, dude, vitamin supplements are totally good for you. You need so many different nutrients, dude. See, this was my thought. My whole, I guess, like throughout high school and stuff, is I was obsessed with like fat, carbs, protein, and I just thought if you eat healthy, then you'll get all the stuff you need. That is not true. Like, you need, there's so many different things you need. Well, I guess you can get it from a balanced diet, but let me give you this example. Like, iodine, for example. You need iodine. That's a trace mineral, or a trace element that you need to survive. And it used to be you could just find this in the ground, and the stuff growing out of the ground would have iodine in it, and you would get this just from eating food. But because farmers farm the same land over and over and over, and they only replace the phosphorus and the nitrogen, and one more they replace, I don't remember. But they replace 3 nutrients. They don't replace all the stuff that used to be in the soil that you also need. You need like over 80 micronutrients. And so if you don't have a source of iodine, you're almost certainly deficient in it. Which is why I take sea kelp, because they still have it in the kelp, but it's not in our normal food anymore. And there's like a lot of things like that where you just can't. You think you can get what you need just from eating a normal diet, and you can't. Yeah, 100. Yeah, I don't know. Are they still giving them out though? The silver play buttons. Like, where do I go to claim mine? Because I haven't seen. I tried to find it, and it seems like they got rid of it. Yeah, I agree, Snoop Dogg. I think stuff like that is where speedrunning should go, or where it inevitably will go. And like, even if most of the speedrunners are mad and don't want it to change, that's where it's gonna go, to where people start presenting this in a more entertaining way. Like, the core of speedrunning is playing the game over and over and getting better, and that's fun, and that's speedrunning. That's what it is. But I think it's also equally important to... Nice, I died. I think it's also equally important to take this skill that people are good at and try to present it to the public and get more people into it and get more people who can live off of it. And more, like, that's what I want to see. I want to see speedrunning go as far as possible. I don't know why that's like an unpopular opinion. Isn't that so weird? Isn't that so weird that in the speedrunning community, wanting speedrunning to grow is unpopular? Like, how does that... In what world do we exist? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, I finally got this. I had to... Dang it, dude. Oh, I forgot about this. I get it next time for sure, so you don't have to watch me fail again. No, I'm not playing right now. I'm not. I recorded this run last night, so... Yeah, it's all pre-recorded. Oh, I missed it again. Dude, this is kind of painful. Okay, that's it. I remember I put it in Mario Came Here because I was so sick of failing it. There we go. This is not reality, Caleb. This is some like weird alternate reality where everything is just like, it's almost real, but everything is just weird. So I can tell we're in a simulation, dude. This is not real. There's no way. I haven't played the new Smash. Is it good? I've watched a little bit of it. Oh, I wanted to read that comment. The reason people don't want a niche fanbase to grow is because it usually destroys the fanbase, and a big majority of people who aren't really fans demand political changes to games. I disagree. I don't think it destroys the fanbase at all. How does it destroy... So people want... That's such a, like... I don't know, I find that to be such a like gross, like exclusive mentality. Like we don't want people to join because they're gonna change how the community functions. Like shouldn't we want to be including everyone possible? That's what I want. I want everyone. I want everyone to speedrun. And this is the great thing about speedrunning, is you have all the power, man. Like you can speedrun whatever you want. Like most of these people who get mad about speedrunning changing, they're the people who just want to sit there and speedrun and not be bothered, which is great because you can do that. You can just sit there and speedrun and not be bothered, and no one can ever take that away from you. That's what I think these people don't understand. They feel like they're losing something when they had all the power to begin with. Like no one's making you do anything you don't want. Yeah, I've got a couple of videos like that are scripted, so it's coming. I want everything for speedrunning. I mean, obviously not every person on the planet will speedrun, but that's the goal. Like, you shoot for as far as possible, and then wherever you end up, that's good enough. That's how I feel, and when new people get into it, it's like, it's so exciting because they discover new tricks, and then you got new runners who are setting records, and the games become more optimized. It adds all this excitement. It adds to the spectacle of it all when you have, you know, multiple great runners all competing for a world record. I think you should want as many people to speedrun as possible. I feel like, isn't that just like a standard opinion that you would have for any hobby? Like, I hope this grows as much as possible. But then for speedrunning, it's the one thing you're not supposed to. You want to keep it underground, and everyone secretly wants to live off it. Like they all want to go full time, but then they call everyone else a sellout for actually trying to do it. You know, there's so much weird hypocrisy. It depends on how much the hobby can be influenced too. Yeah, that's true. Something like speedrunning really can't be influenced. I'm trying to think of something which is more, I don't know, like if you were some like early NFL player, maybe you don't want the NFL to grow because that's gonna change. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, dude. It doesn't make any sense. Switch. Yeah, Silence Forte, you're right. I think we do have lots of top runners who do a lot to help speedrunning grow. It's not a monolith. A lot of the times I'll say speedrunners think this, or speedrunners think that. Obviously I don't mean all of them. It's kind of the community. There's a split, and I see the split emerging more between the streamers and the community, but there's like really a split between the community and the viewers. Like, it's like the people, if you go into a small speedrun stream, the odds that they hate their viewers is unfortunately kind of high. Dude, this trick blows me. I don't know what that means, but I can always get it started. Like I can get a couple backwards long jumps and then I just lose it. So I think I'm not mashing quite fast enough. Okay, there we go. Yes, exactly, dude. Exactly. Exactly how they responded to Clint. Like, you know these people are all secretly, they want so badly. They want so badly to go full-time, and then they see this guy who's actually done it. And, oh, he's a sellout. He's not even a speedrunner. I remember everyone was saying he's not a speedrunner, he's a personality streamer. Even though he's #2 in the world at Ocarina of Time 100%. He's just a personality streamer who happens to speedrun. It's just so like... And isn't it funny how he becomes the most popular speedrunner? The guy that the speedrun community hates, I mean, just about as much as anyone else. It's so... It shows you the divide between what people want and what the, just like the general public wants, and what the speedrunners want, and it's completely different things. Okay, we're finally almost... I wonder what my final time's gonna be. This is shaping up to be not too bad. I mean, this is over a minute or an hour 20, right? But not too much. Saw it happen again and again. Saw similar things with Trihex and Speedrun Breakdown, where he was trying to actually standardize speedrun tutorials, and he got a bunch of shit for that, so he didn't do it. Like, this has happened over and over and over and over and over again, where someone comes along, they have some idea, they want to do something new, and the speedrun community mobs them online and gets them to run away. And you can see this happen throughout speedrun history over and over and over. It's a very standard practice where they mob people and try to run them out of the community. It's really, it's just childish is what it is. I think they're just, yeah, they just need some time to develop. No, I'm not gonna submit these. Maybe I'll submit these individual times if I ever get a good one. But no. I wonder where would this put me on the leaderboard? N64 Triathlon. But it's good news for me. I'm not mad about it, man. I'm not mad about it because it gave me a huge opportunity to come along as an extremely average, to be kind, video editor. Like, there was no reason for me to blow up. Like, there should have been other people who were making better videos than me, and I should have never have gotten any subscribers to begin with. But it was just because they've actively run people out so much, and that I didn't, like, I didn't run away from the hate, that I just had this, like, free... It was just free. Like, I just had to go out and do something at all. It didn't even have to be good. Because there's so little... There was nothing else out there. It was just GDQ and Twitch streams. There you go. Okay. Dude, what the hell? Under an hour 20? Really? I wasn't expecting that. There you go. Cool. I'm pretty happy with that. For a first time run? Yeah, definitely. I'm happy that the amount of time that I'm streaming in 480p is coming to an end, so people can stop asking me about that. No one was in the wrong, Chibi or Caveman. That's another thing. Like I said, I just care about the story. I have no ill will towards Chibi or Caveman. I thought that whole situation was just funny. I thought it was funny.
Mario, the power of the stars is restored to the castle.
Even those things, like, maybe it's
And
some people will debate this. They'll say that's like a bad thing for the community because it puts us in a bad light when you have these like cringe videos. But even that brings people into speedrunning, man. Like, I don't see it as a bad thing. Anything that brings more attention, I think is a good thing.
Listen, everybody.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Let's bake a delicious cake for Mario.
I don't think I can switch to 480p while I'm streaming. I think I can switch it, but then I have to restart the stream. Yeah, I can't change it now. But it'll be better next time. It's probably a 1:19:09 because I think I started the timer a tiny late too. Alright, well, thank you guys for coming out. Really appreciate it. It was good talking to you guys. I'll be back next week with a HD stream and a good story, so be sure to tune in for that. 4 p.m. next Saturday, Eastern Time. 4 p.m. Eastern Time. But yeah, that's all I got today. I think I'm gonna head out now. I'm gonna go get to work on that goose video, actually. I want to get that going. You know, I'll let it run to the end of the credits. I'll just let it run, and then we'll go. Feels weird. Just stop in the middle of something. Oh yeah, if you want to see the stream, go check out my second channel, youtube.com/ApolloLiveVideo. Apollo Live Video. And that I will upload this. Yeah, I guess immediately. I can just download it and upload it, so I'll upload it pretty quickly, as soon as I can.